Well, let's just say, for instance, y'all got into it on the truck.
Okay.
It's the trainer's truck, right?
Right.
He
Okay.
has the relationship with the company. They already see him as a what? An asset because he's
Right.
a
Exactly.
trainer. So
Mm-hmm.
his word over yours
Is
is
bun golden. Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So if he get into it or she get into it with you on the truck, they call the company and say, listen, this is not working out or my life is in jeopardy. I don't feel safe with him on the truck. You being put out. Or you got some trainers because they know they are an asset. They ain't consult with the company. They just put you out. And you done went to the bathroom and you come back and your stuff outside the truck and they telling you
But how is
you need
that?
to,
How is that not in violation on the company side? How is that
if
not?
people do it.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
do
but
I
and I'm glad you're in that lane because I never because I'm such a teacher because I would never do anybody like that, right?
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't think that a trainer would leave a trainee at at a pilot or a flying J because we're not seeing eye to eye, right?
you wouldn't you wouldn't think a police officer would kill a black man either, right?
Right.
That
You're
ain't
right.
their job.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? We think they're to protect and serve, but when they have the law or the on their side, it's the same concept.
Okay.
Things that we can't imagine happening happens.
Right. 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 And that's why. And see, that's why I love talking to different people. I don't care where you are in the industry. If you're a shipper, or if you're the manager, right? Or if you're the
Mm-hmm.
owner operator, or if you work for the company, or if you're a dispatcher, or if you're a broker. I want to talk to you because everybody don't know everything that's going on in trucking. Hence, your nonprofit, right? And the reason why you've seen things like you've just seen trainers abandoning their trainees. And so, what were you saying before that? Because that just kind of blew my mind because I couldn't see myself leaving a trainee at a pilot or a gas station, leaving them stuck out all because, okay, we don't see eye to eye, but I think that I'm enough man to say, okay, we're gonna do this load and we're gonna get you back, and then
Right,
we'll
I
be
agree.
right.
But you got to
So
remember too, it's so many dynamics that we don't even think about. Like,
right, race,
racism still
right,
exists.
right,
It definitely exists in trucking. You
right,
know what I'm saying? And who is the dominant in trucking? White males. So the odd this is a high
mm,
rate that you gonna get a white trainer,
mm,
and he don't like the way your teeth, the color of your teeth. You know what I'm saying? That the first thing you do wrong is his opportunity or her opportunity to fuck you around.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm. So how would you?
people a
How
lot of times they share their stories with their trainers too. You know what I'm saying? How desperate they are to get in the trucking, and that's sometimes I think that's a mistake.
a mistake? Yeah. So how would you? How would you? I think you were going into how your nonprofit is set up to help somebody in that situation.
Right. So that's one aspect of it, the abandonment. All right. Then you have, like I was saying, the fuel card is tied to the truck, right?
Right.
So you have to pretty much take a shower when your trainer
Right.
takes a shower. You know what I'm saying? Or if they give you the card, or it might be where he or she decide they ain't pulling in for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to try to find a way when you could take a shower, but you ain't got the
Right.
funds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of times trainees, they are fresh out of prison, no education, coming off of domestic violence. The training program ain't really paying them nothing, but they still got to send money back home.
They
So
had a
they just living
reset on
off of
their life. Right.
yeah. So they just surviving off of cookies and chips.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be able to reach out to my organization, Sunshine for Truckers.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been abandoned by your trainer, we'll find you a bus ticket home, but you have to be outside of your home state.
Right.
If you are in need of a hot shower or a meal, you can reach out to Sunshine for Truckers.
So are
So that's
you?
what my organization is about.
Oh, okay. So are you? are you partnered up with some of the major pilots, or how do you disperse those showers? How do they get those showers? Are you know?
Well,
Like
right
if
now
I'm
I'm receiving donations, and I'm looking for grants to fill the void. So what they can do is visit the website to see if they qualify.
mhm.
Once they see that they qualify, it's a form on the website. They can fill it out. It's really quick. I'm not asking for your social security and your first child's blood, you know what I'm
Right,
saying, for
right,
a hot meal. I'm not asking for that, but I still have to be accounted for the dollars that I'm spending. I mean, this is a
right,
business.
right,
This is not,
right,
this is real. This is legit. The IRS
right.
recognizes us as a 501c3.
You,
So they can fill out the form. I'll get the form. They have to have a Cash App or PayPal in order to receive the funds,
mhm,
and I'll submit the funds. But if they need a bus ticket, I would have to do a phone interview,
mhm.
because again, we dealing with people. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? I don't want folks thinking that this is just a free for all, that you could just come and get, $200, $300 for a bus ticket. No, 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 no.
right, right,
I am, listen, social services is in my blood. I know how to set things up the
right,
proper way. So I would
right,
do a phone interview. They would, we would talk. If they pass the phone interview, then my organization will purchase the bus ticket, and they would have to, find a way to get to the closest bus terminal, and they can get